Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Thanks for the Fish by Riffclown. So Riffclown always does the ones and the 1 and the 51. So this is 901. So by tradition, this is Riffclown. Thanks for the Fish title reminds me of the Douglas Adams book, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, which is a message by the dolphins before they left Earth. Anyway. So let's go over the rules. We have irregular 6x6 Sudoku rules. The irregular refers to the shape of the regions. So still in every row and every column, and then every bold outlined region, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. So instead of our normal, like, nice box shapes, we have kind of whatever shapes the setter wanted. But there's still going to be 6 of them, and they're each going to have 6 cells. And we're placing 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these thin peach lines in the grid. These are entropic lines. Any 3 adjacent digits along the line have one of each from the low, medium, and high groups. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So if this was a 2, I guess I'll use 1 since there's a 2 here. If this was a 1, then within this group of 3, we can't repeat the 1, 2 group. We can't put another 1 or 2. So we need 1 from the medium and 1 from the high. So we could do, for example, 6 and 4. And so this is our low, this is our medium, this is our high. And so this group of 3 works out. But it's all groups of 3 that are consecutive. So this group of 3 also needs it. This group of 3 also needs it. And this group of 3 also needs it. 1 of each within all groups of consecutive 3. All right. We also have these 2 circles in the grid. These are just odd digits. So they are 1, 3, or 5. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right. I am just going to put 1, 3, 5 in there just to remind ourselves those are odd. Okay, so often, especially with Riffclown puzzles, there's some interesting geometry to do. So let's think about what that might be. These shapes, perhaps, that wedge in. So strangely, I'm not seeing anything like immediately, but there's something interesting about something like this cell. I'm going to color this, by the way. Let's just color it right now. Let's start at the top. Green, purple, orange. Remember, we need 1 of each group within these 3. And I'm just going to represent them as green, purple, orange. I don't know which is which, but I know one's green, one's purple, one's orange. And so this group of 3 also needs 1 of each, but it's already got the purple and orange group. So the only group left is the green group. And then now within these 3, the only group left is the purple group. So it's just going to go green, purple, orange till you run out of line. Now, we can't just start with green here because we don't know that the groups are in the same order on this line. But what we do know is in every row, column, and region, we're going to have 2 of each color. 2 greens, 2 purples, 2 oranges. So we can use that if we find anything like that to help. Now, the thing I was going to mention is whatever this digit is, it's definitely not in these 2 cells. So there's kind of a implicit geometry that way, because of the entropicness. So whatever this digit is, it's not in these 2 cells and it's not in this cell. So it's either we repeat the green here and here, which is possible, or it's 1. Okay, so do we have more like that? The orange is either this repeated here, this orange, or it goes here. Wish I knew more about that. Okay, and we have this line that does the same thing, but we'd have to, if we wanted to color it, we'd have to use 3 different colors and then merge them later. Is there something about, what about this digit against this row? Because it's not in the same column here. It's not next to itself on the entropic line. And it's not here because this shares a region. So this green needs to go somewhere over here. But I don't really see anything to do for that right now. All right, what about like these givens? I should probably look at these givens. So we have this 1 and this 3 placed interestingly. So none of these are 1. Okay, so one thing we can say is we know we already have both purples here. So the purple is not the low group. The purple is from 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 3 looking in here, let's see. So I should color this then. Let's just color this 3 different colors. We'll merge them later, but we know that the yellow then is not the medium group. The yellow has to be the low or the high group on 2, 5, 6. What else can we say? So 2 in this column can't be in these 3 cells, so 2 ends up down here somewhere. 4 can't be in these 3 cells. Again, it's the same region, so 4 ends up in one of these 3. 1 can't be in these 3, so 1 ends up here. And 3 can't be in these 3, so 3 ends up here. 3's in one of these 3. 1's in one of these 3. This region here, whatever. Okay, these 2 digits end up here. Is that helpful? Not really. So I'm thinking about purple, right? It can't repeat in this region here, so it has to go here or here, and same with yellow. So this is a purple yellow, but I mean, purple and yellow don't even like relate to each other right now. So I gotta do something about that. I wonder if this entropic line is helpful. So we know, okay, we know that these 2, I'm not gonna do 3 more colors, but we know that these 2 are gonna be the same entropicity. Because this group of 3 and then this group of 3, right? It's cyclical. So these 2 are the same color as each other. Meaning they aren't whatever green represents and they aren't whatever red represents. So let's take them one at a time. This one here cannot be the green because then this would also be green. We'd have too many greens in the row. So it's definitely not green, and it's also not purple because it sees 2 of these purples. So it's not green, it's not purple, it must be orange. And that means this is also orange, but we also know it's not red and it's not yellow, so it's blue. So blue is orange. So we can change blue to orange and then make this orange as well. Okay, perfect. Because remember, these 2 are the same. Now that doesn't necessarily tell us what... Okay, so but we do know that 2 and 4 are in different groups from each other. And the orange is not the 2 or the 4. Which is actually interesting because we wanted a 2, specifically wanted a 2 or a 4 maybe in these oranges. So they're not there. But that means that all of the oranges, they're not the 2 group, they're not the 4 group, so they have to be the high group. So they are 5, 6. And so that means yellow cannot be the 5, 6 group, it's the 1, 2 group, and purple cannot be the 5, 6 group, it's the 3, 4 group. So we know that yellow is not the purple, so yellow has to be the green. And then red is the purple, which is the 3, 4 group. And this sees the 3, so that's 4, and this sees the 4, so that's 3. So this is purple, and then this is green. And we have all our groups. This is 1, 2. This sees the 4 in the region. Sorry, sees the 4 in the region, so it's 3. That places 4 here, by the way. And then this sees the 1 in the column, so that's 2. And this sees the 1 in the region, so that's 1. Sorry, it sees the 2 in the region, so it's 1. You get the idea. Anyway, that's the 2. So that's green, that's purple. This is 2. This is 5. Right, I may not want the colors anymore. I'm not going to deal with the bookkeeping of all these colors. We don't need it. It's just Sudoku at this point. So we have these 2. We don't know. Let's see. They aren't the 5, 6 group. So these are from... They're from 1, 2, 3, 4, but they're not 2, 4. So they're a 1, 3 pair, and we can resolve them immediately. I think we've cracked the puzzle, basically. This is a 5, 6. We got a lot of 5, 6 pairs going on here. This is known. This is a 2 for its region. Region needs a 2. This region needs a 4. Oh, 5, 6 pair gives us the 1 here, and this is a 3. These 2 digits are the 4, 6. The 4 tells us the order. That's our 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. All right. This is a 1. We have 1, 2. We need 3 and 6. That's 3. That's 6. These 2 digits are 2, 5. That's 5. That's 2. And we're done. All right. That was actually really neat how this was the color of this and the color of this were forced because of... yeah, that was really neat logic. I'm not going to go over it again, but I liked that. And then that connected these 2 together, which was also neat. Okay, I really liked how that worked. Givens did a lot of work here, which was also neat. Okay, cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.